It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and Bill will be here in a moment. Let's see if y'all can see me today. We had trouble on Tuesday trying to log in and completely got logged off on the second go round. So hopefully everything is in working order today. Let's just see. Oh, Gay 10, I see you.
Gay
How
10.
How does everything look right now? Hopefully everything is looking okay. Y'all, I'm trying to fight off this throat thing. I don't know what's going on, but y'all pray for me because I've been fighting this off ever since we came back from Vegas. Hello, hello. Everything looks good right now, right? So I started like trying to get these using some of my packaging and covering them the other day. And I did glue some of these on after our live stream, like this right here. And I'm going to start taking some of my other embellishments, making more embellishments, and putting some stuff together to make something really cool. Do I know what it's going to be? No. But I just wanted to do something circular, right? We had those other ones where we did it like this. But just to show you, you don't have to. If you want to use a half circle, use a half circle. It's up to you. Thanks, Jill. We're glad to be back. We're glad to be back. Yep. So I just wanted to show y'all how we can make another type of embellishment or like these journal covers. You can do rounders too. It's just up to you. Or you can put these on a card. So you don't have to, I'm going to actually glue this on right now. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just have some fun with it. So is anyone doing projects for Christmas in July? Is anyone doing projects for that? That's what I want to know. It just feels like we just had Christmas and now we have Christmas in July. Hey, Norma Watson. It's really beautiful and sunny out today in our neck of the woods. I know a lot of people are getting lots of rain and flooding. Hopefully you're in a safe place right now. Hopefully you're in a safe place. What? Zal, you're almost done with your Christmas cards for this year? Wow. Bill had to step out of the room for a moment, Gaten. I'll remind him to give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up our own selves. This doesn't seem too sticky. So I'm just going to add some stickiness to it. Let's see. Just want that butterfly right there. And so you can start putting some stuff on here if you want. And I have my bag of goodies here too. I've got more goodies in here, so I can pull some of these out and use them on here too. See, look at that. That'd be cute. Ooh, I see some stuff in here that I want to use. Got some little doodads. Stuff like this. You can do whatever you want to do on these. Just have fun. Oh, and these I actually went and cut some hearts out. So how's the connection, y'all? Just want to make sure the connection is okay. because we had some issues. We had issues, okay. So y'all, I'm always fairly healthy, you know, and I just cannot knock this little throat thing I have going on. Okay, so let me move some of these things out of the way. I don't know if I showed y'all this one. This was one I just put together. I was like, ooh, let me put some blues together. And that's how it turned out. Just taking little stuff, cutting stuff up. Here was a smaller one I did. Not sure if I showed y'all this one. So all of these little things are coming together. And they're going to look so cute. I think I may put them in some empty journals that I have. Or I can make some cute little gifts, right? What size card are you putting them on? I am not sure. It's going to probably be an A2 size card. But you know what? If you really wanted to, you can do like a 6x6 card, I believe. Let me just get one of these in here. 5x5, 6x6. I can't remember. Like one of these, right? You can resize them for whatever size you want. So if you want to do a 6x6, you can put it on 6x6 paper if you wanted to. If you wanted to. I think it'll look pretty cute. So yeah, super fun idea. And something that you can make
Down to Saturday.
Without much thinking. I need projects that I could do without much thinking for right now.
The light is
You can turn it on if you want. I mean,
it looks
up
good.
there it looks great, yeah. How's the lighting, y'all, on that?
Yeah, it looks good over here.
It's pretty bright in the craft room today, so. So what is everyone saying? This is cute too. I found this in my little bag. I feel like this came from a kit. It says love it, but I don't want to put it there. I'll put it on something else.
Hi, Linda Vio.
Linda! How you doing, my friend?
The Gersh Viriana says, are these on covered CDs?
No, this is actually, I traced it out of a box. Let me go ahead and back up a little bit. Because I use the boxes, I use the boxes from this, cookies or cereal. And then I just traced them using this right here. This is the cover. This is actually the cover to a
some candles.
Yeah, from like the candle. But there's others too, so you can use it for whichever one,
Let me thumbs up myself. Something I forget to do quite often. And that's reminded by Gaytan.
Gaytan will remind us.
Linda Huffman from the very hot Las Vegas showing up. Where it's 100 degrees at sunrise.
Yeah, that part. I gotta find my little, looking for my little distress thing. Can't find it. It's a little distressor. No, I do have some butterflies, so maybe I'll use some of those. The one thing, though, about this is when you start working on some of these, it's like you want to keep adding more and more stuff to it.
Well, Wanda Rose was binging on Reagan Zick's videos yesterday.
Oh, I love it.
Not snacking, but binging, okay?
Okay, so just want to make sure I had put in I was actually grocery shopping online, y'all, before I got on here, because I don't feel like going out, you know.
Nagesh says, I'm watching you all the way from Mumbai, India.
Oh my goodness, how cool
India
is
in the
that?
hi, y'all.
How cool is that? Okay. So, yep, let's go ahead and put some of these together. I need to get this one in here too. Let me go ahead and glue that one down. See, this is how your desk gets quickly. Your desk really quickly gets destroyed, but it's okay.
Jennifer was asking, does anyone know what the little crown at the top means? I see it pop up on some comments. I think what happens is that people that comment more frequently, they number them 1 through something, 3 or 5 or something like that.
We noticed that the other day.
It's something new. I just noticed it since last week.
We just started noticing that.
Did you notice Donna Sadley had number 1 at the beginning, and Reagan Zick has commented a number of times, and now she has number 1 on hers.
So what is it? Do you think it's the top commenters?
I think so.
They don't tell us anything. They just make the changes.
I'm in the dark like everybody else.
They make the changes on YouTube and they don't tell us anything.
Hi, Deborah Couture.
So we have no idea.
Reagan says, I'm making mini notepads and binding them on my cinch machine, using up my scraps.
Now that is cool.
What's a cinch machine? You heard of that?
It helps to, it had like almost like a 3-hole punch or something. Or makes them, you have to look it up on here. CINCH.
I'm gonna look it up so we all know what that is.
Yeah. She's binding them. She said she's binding them on her cinch machine, right? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So like that, you see that journal right there?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow you got to get the rings in there, right? Right.
That's it. Okay, I see what it is. I got it. I understand now.
Yep.
But it also says a book binding machine.
That's exactly what it is.
That's when you're serious. Reagan Zick says officially a multi-hole punch.
Yep. So look at that. That little distressed look there.
Everyone's welcoming Nagesh to the group.
Nagesh, welcome.
All the way from Mumbai, India. Hi, Sheila.
Sheila, how you doing?
Sheila says, I was wondering what happened to the Stamp of the Month Club. It's on hold right now.
Yep. We got, y'all should be getting, for those of you that, we still have to give you that, that stamp set from February, you should be receiving a message in your emails, very soon, over the next couple of days. So, yep, good news.
Hi, Ann Herschel. Norma says, please pray for Preston and my grandson TJ. Preston hasn't felt good for about 3 days. Seems to be sinus issues, and TJ has
You know
the
what?
group.
Wow, that seems like something that may be going around, right? Because that's been me with my sinuses. I think that one would be good on there, right? Is that? Yep.
Oh, she says croup.
Yeah, with croup. I've heard of that before. Mine has just been the throat and my ear a little bit, you know? Feeling something in my ear.
Hi, June's House of Crafts. All right, Linda.
June's House of Crafts. I like that. I'm going to cut off this part right here.
Hi, Bertha.
He'll be okay. I'm cutting off his sneakers, but he'll be okay. Something like that. And Ariel's birthday.
Ariel enjoyed herself. Guess who she saw, everybody?
Well, her birthday was yesterday, but
that was kind of...
she's celebrating all month. She hasn't been feeling well though, y'all. So keep her in your prayers. She's just had a tough last week and a half actually. Just so
Ariel saw the Beehive Queen herself. Y'all know who that is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if anyone knows who it is before I say. I'm feeling pretty good, Donna. I had to run back and forth between the other room. I'm recording something over there. Unfortunately, I didn't want to have to do it like this, but this takes up too much space on my
computer.
Yes, but I have to have this.
His leg is bent right now, so
look how he's kicking a field goal.
Like he's kicking a ball or something, right? Okay. Like that. I want to look like he's popping off the page here.
Well, that's what he looks like.
I hope y'all have been using your paper dolls.
Is that Sonia Creel?
You know, I could probably leave him just like that. I don't want to cut his sneakers off. I could put him on a card base just like this.
D-Egg. So D, is Egg is that your married name? Or did you have what was your name before marriage? Out of curiosity. Am I saying it right? Is it D-Egg or D? I think I am. I don't know. Hi, Zell Storm.
You put a ticket on here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all who she saw. She saw Beyonce. She said she could only afford the nosebleed section tickets, but it was still incredible. Okay, so the Egg is the married name, and she shortened it.
Oh, okay. This is what I'm doing, y'all.
Lily says,
Having fun making stuff.
I started laughing because for a year I've been thinking I should at least take my cinch out of the box. I bet there's a lot of y'all in here that still have stuff
We got
in the
stuff
box.
in the box. Okay.
Some of y'all have 3 or 4 machines of the same sort, kind of, that's still in the box.
Hey. It's what us crafters do. Oh, what am I doing here? This doesn't seem as sticky anymore. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Which one, the glue or the...
These,
Oh,
that one stuck really good. Ooh.
good.
Thank you, y'all. Bless me.
I'm sorry.
Bless me, y'all.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I was reading, y'all. I was in the zone. I saw Bridget Husky
Yeah.
come up, and she caught me off guard. Bridget says, good morning. I have a cinch that's been in the box for a few years.
Hey, that's okay. Let's see if I can put another one in here. Just putting another one here. And
Lily McGee says, I am blessed today because I woke up to another day to be with my crafty family and friends. Exactly. That's the one thing we take for granted. We think we're just supposed to wake up, you know? Please.
you know what I'm saying?
I was just talking to one of my friends who I've known since, like, probably 2nd grade, Catholic school. And he was on the road traveling to a funeral, you know, and he says he's getting to the point where it seems like he's going to far too many of these things.
It's a blessing when we could just wake up, you know what I'm saying? You know, blessing as we get older, especially.
Hi, Bonnie Glover. Bonnie says, hugs and prayers for all. Just came from the yard. Hope all are well.
What you doing in the yard? Doing stuff in the yard, huh?
If she was with my great-grandmother, she'd have been pulling weeds.
This will be cute like that.
That seemed to be her hobby.
I like the fact that this goes with this. Huh. Okay, may have to do that.
Okay, Bonnie says she was weed eating.
Weed eating. Weeding. I need to go check on my mother.
Yeah,
see how she's doing. We haven't, you know.
Laid eyes on her.
I know to lay eyes on mama. Lay eyes. She don't be wanting to come out of her house though, y'all. I'm like, Mom.
Wanda Rose says, I think my iPad has a mind of its own. Spell check is working unfunny. There's no smile on your face about it, huh?
You know.
Reagan Vic says, if anyone wants me to film a video using that cinch.
Now, Reagan, you need to just go ahead and do it.
Maybe it will inspire you to take yours out of the box.
Reagan, you need to just go ahead and do it.
Reagan, go ahead. Inspire these people to take their cinches out of the box.
If you said it, just go ahead and do it, Reagan.
Okay. We have to start it off in the box. Break your cinch out of the box. Donna Sadler says, I have a cinch I never use. I keep saying I'm going to dig it out and use it. Donna, how long have you had it?
This is confession time now, right?
Matthew can,
Hey, Natty. Time to see who you can be. So much to do. Bold and stylish. Maybe a small wood grain heart would be cute on there. So let me go ahead and get one of those. Small heart. Let's see. This one will work.
there you go, June. House of Craft. I just put that up there for you. Cindy Piper. Cindy says it's Thursday. Totally lost days.
This week seems to be moving at the speed of light, okay? Okay, so who's been watching Gilded Age? I got to catch up because I wasn't feeling well, so I fell asleep. I fell asleep, y'all. And then we were gone last week. But who's been watching Gilded Age?
Did you see all of that last one, or did you fall asleep on it?
I fell asleep on it.
On the one from the week before? I was asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Bill ended up telling me the whole show.
I never said anything.
Did you see when she did? No, I didn't see that, Bill, but thanks for telling me. Time to see who you can be. So much to do, 'cause life's a school.
The Egg says there's a new season of the Gilded Age. Seriously, I need to watch.
Yep.
You know, Gilded Age is incredible. And I love how they dress on there.
The dressing is just like, oh my goodness. Their dressing is something else.
All I know is they better do my man right. The footman, you know what I'm saying? Who made the invention with the clocks and watches. I like that kid. That's all I'm going to say. Okay?
You think?
Better do it right. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to have to enter the cast or something and stand up for my man.
Part of the cast. Okay, let me put too much glue on that, didn't I? I can't throw anything away. I got bits and pieces of stuff, y'all.
So Jill, how you doing? Where's your other half? Linda Bill says, I miss the Gilded Age department stores in real life. I mean, we was little. When I was little, we would go to the real big department stores. All of them were big. Remember that trace? Like Sears, Montgomery Ward, which was low-key compared to the
Okay, so how many?
ones.
Here's one that I don't think y'all know about. There's a store when I was little at this time, but I thought it was just the biggest store when my mother would take us there. It was called TSS.
I never heard of that one.
Has anyone ever heard of TSS? This was when we lived in Hempstead, New York. It was a huge department store. Let me see if anybody can relate. Just gonna put that up in there.
Jill, I feel your pain. I just went through that. Jill says that John's getting ready for work. He had to get the car worked on, new tires and stuff like that. There was a screw in the tire. I have a screw in my tire.
Yeah, we just have not been having luck with tires
You
lately.
kidding? Here's a store many of you probably forgotten. You ever heard of this one, Tracey? The Five and Dime.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to go to the Five and Dime all the time.
Another one my grandmother used to go to all the time was Woolworth.
Oh, yes. Tracy, I heard my grandmother talk about them. The TSS. And I don't even remember what it was called. Look, I used to work at a store called Alexander's. Does anyone familiar with that store? I don't know if it was in, I don't think it was in every state. But when I lived in New York, I worked at Alexander's department store. It was so busy. But they ended up going out of business. There's only a few J.C. Penney's left, I believe, right? It don't seem like there's as many J.C. Penney's anymore.
DX says she's heard of something called TG and Y.
TG and Y. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
You know, it's really strange. I was driving through a couple of areas and like y'all remember that store Tuesday morning? It's not there anymore.
I think there's a few left. I don't think they closed all. That was fun. That one was fun.
Jill Pound says, did you guys see where we met with Linda Gorman? No.
Oh, wait, does she live in, y'all live in the same state? How cool is that?
Norma Watson saw it.
What?
When they met. Jill and
oh, was it a video?
Was it on, where was it at, Jill? Stephanie Brown says, I worked at Alexander's.
Really? Me too.
Naomi remembers Alexander. And Jill posted a picture in the group.
Okay, I'll have to go and look.
I remember the Woolworth, they had a counter where you could order food. I think that was it. And that's the first time I had a BLT. And it was absolutely just incredible.
Sears. I don't see many Sears either. I don't know if anyone else has seen a Sears around, but I don't really see many Sears. Even one of the movie theaters has closed also. I don't know if y'all noticed that there's several movie theaters just closing. Like, hey, people want to just kind of stay at home and chill out a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay, Natty says Alexander's and Woolworths were both at the WTC. Woolworths were converted into two stores, Crabtree and Evelyn in Barami. I heard of Crabtree. Sears was huge.
Yeah, it was.
Tracy and I went in the store. What was that store we went in? Was it Belk's? I think it was Belk's. And you know how big that store is. We were there in prime time.
You mean Kohl's?
And we were the only two people in there.
You mean Kohl's the other week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were the only two people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than people working. And I was shocked.
And it was like a Saturday.
Right.
Afternoon at that.
Whereas several years ago, people would have been all over the place. And we were in there for probably at least 20 minutes because we couldn't find what we wanted. And for that entire 20-minute period, I didn't see anyone else coming in.
Yeah, there wasn't many people in there, was there?
Saji says most of the J.C. Penney's brick and mortars have closed. Her store now is, I guess, Amazon. Okay, Natty says, I used to work at Crabtree and Evelyn at the World Trade Center.
Oh, wow.
Man. Bridget says, Kohl's has been having issues for the last few years. Sales are down.
Yeah, I bet. It's been like it was a ghost town in there.
Zell says,
He,
I need my Big Lots back. There's some Big Lots closing.
yeah.
You know what, Lily? You're right. Lily says Woolworth changed their name to Woolco, and she worked for them for 15 years. I remember Woolco. I didn't realize that was Woolworth. Gaten says online shopping is making for the closing of the stores.
Mm.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
it
I
so
could see how
convenient.
people. Yeah, I mean,
Delivered real fast, sometimes in the
two
same
two
day.
o'clock in the morning you can go on. Not that I do that, but at 2 o'clock in the morning you can go on and do like I'm not feeling well, so I can go get my groceries, shop online, and get my groceries delivered.
They said the point you can get almost anything delivered now.
Yeah, I mean it's the convenience now.
Even your car, you can order cars online and they'll bring it to your house.
Yep. Nothing is
So nothing's off the
nothing's off the
table.
table, right?
Exactly. People even getting mail order brides from other countries delivered right to the
Huh?
airport. Yeah, well, they may not now, but I used to see.
That sounds like trafficking to me.
No, they would have mail the women who wanted to
Mm.
marry people in other countries.
Mm.
I don't know how
Okay.
they figured out the payment or whatever, but
Well.
Bertha says online shopping has caused most big department stores closing, and they're now online.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Blockbuster? I used to love Blockbuster. That was a great
Blockbuster was
experience.
fun. That was the kids used
That
to
was an
love
outing.
when we used to be like a Friday evening
Right,
or Saturday evening, and you go pick out a movie. It's a whole thing of picking out
right,
a movie to watch, for the
right.
whole family.
And you go there as a family and you're walking around. And
Right. That was just so fun.
it was. Then all of a sudden, who was it that came on that it was a Netflix? I think it was
No,
Netflix.
you remember there was those little
The red
red boxes.
boxes.
Yep, the red boxes in all of the stores and stuff, departments. I think they still have some of
They
those.
have a few, but not as many. We have them outside. There are a few stores right now that still have them, but I don't know why. And then Netflix came along and just wiped everybody out. And then you had a bunch of other streaming services that
Yep.
can't follow
And then the
suit.
libraries were having them too. They still have CDs and stuff, even now, the libraries. So,
Hi, Carmina. You're right. Natty says, remember Blockbuster's motto, be kind and rewind.
yeah, some people wouldn't rewind, though.
No, sure wouldn't. Like, I'm done, whatever.
You know?
I remember I had some to show you how time changes. I had a bunch of good cassettes, courses, all kind of stuff. And I didn't have anything to play it with, no kind of cassette player. Because everything went to CD, so I had a bunch of CDs, and then all of a sudden I didn't have anything to play the CDs because everything was just streamed.
Mm.
Because I had a laptop that had the CD player built in, and when I upgraded, I went to play my CD, and lo and behold, there was no CD player attached to it.
Yeah, things are like, I thought 8-track tapes were a big deal. I was like, wow. And then
I
they had,
know.
and then they had what, cassette? Remember when you had one in the car?
The 8-track player?
Right, in the
Yes.
car. It was like, oh my goodness, you thought it was so advanced.
Yeah.
So many advances during our lifetime.
And now we have glasses that do stuff. I had to take a test, and one of the things it was at a outside center, and one thing they tested for was your glasses. I had to take my glasses off. They had to make sure there was no recording, no capacity to record or
Hmm.
playback information and stuff like that.
Wow.
I didn't even know they had things that could do that.
Life is too short. This is what I'm gonna.
I heard that, Sonya. Sonya says, I didn't like rentals of movies because I did not like bringing them back. But if you brought them back, you got to get another one. Or at least about 4. We would get about 4. Try to make it stretch.
Yeah, because the girls didn't want, they wanted to, they wanted to watch their stuff too.
I actually started watching their stuff.
We did. It was
kind
of like
those Shrek.
Family,
A couple months later, I'm like,
it was like family night.
We gonna watch Shrek.
Family movie night. It was cheaper than going to the movies.
Yeah, it was. Sonia said, for my birthday, my father bought me a record player with the tape deck radio.
Oh my goodness! I know you thought that.
Chelsea was showing us the upgrades to their apartment or where they're living in DC. And one of the things was a record player.
Oh, she bought a record player. Yeah, they bought a record player.
She was so proud. Like, look at this, Mom.
I know. I was
have a LP, a record player.
She's going backward in time. Okay.
I said, now all I need is some records.
Right. That's what she said too.
And
my mom has a ton of records.
I used to have so many records. It was insane. And you know what made me stop getting them, Trace? Well, one thing, okay, this what happened.
Here's what we got so far, y'all.
I had left my brother, I gave him my component set and my records. And Jared, my cousin, came down. I had about maybe 300 or 400 albums. Right? And then we all moved together down here in College Park. So when I moved out and we all went our separate ways, Jared had separated the records and moved first. And when I came to look at my records, he had taken most of my records. All the good stuff. I had everybody's. And I'm talking.
Did you ask him what he did with them?
He tried to play it off. Nah, I did it right. No, you didn't do it right. You did not do it right. And after that, I just couldn't bring myself to just even try to buy records anymore.
That one record shop we went to, remember, I can't remember what it was. It had a ton of albums.
It was nice.
It was like a place you can eat too.
They had vegan food.
We need to go back there again.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was.
Natty, you must be related to Tracy. Natty says, why? I don't go to the movies because I fall asleep.
Hey, Natty, I'm right there with you.
Natty, I have to pick movies where the person is getting blown up in the first scene or something exciting got to be happening. Okay, a race car, a car chase, something. If not, Tracy will be asleep. Adalia Lopez.
I don't normally sit down.
You know what kind of movies I like? I like the kind of movies that they keep going back and forth in time. They show something, they go to the past.
Oh, to show
go to the future. Go to the past. Go to the present. You know, you're like, and then you're trying to piece it. You're like, what in the world? And somehow by the end of the movie, you understand what's going on.
It's called storytelling.
Zal Storm says, more stores are closing because people are not shopping like they used to, period.
That is so true.
This year's sales during Amazon Prime Days were down 41% from last year this time. That's what I heard anyway. So Norma says, Trace,
true.
I love what you're making.
Thanks, Norma. I'm just kind of chit-chatting with y'all and making stuff. Okay. Having a little fun.
Bam, Crystal Talbert. How you doing?
Hey, Crystal. Right here. Do we need to have something right here?
Oh, you're right, Lily McGee. Lily says, now the house is keyless. You have to use your phone to get in and hope the internet is working. My son, I went to see him, and they don't have keys. They have to use their phones to get into where they live.
You better hope nothing malfunctions.
And he keeps getting mad at his son because he keeps leaving his phone in the house and stuff.
Oh, you have to have your phone to get in?
Yes, so you pull it open and you go to the thing and you put it up on the door.
Oh, boy.
And then it opens the lock.
You better hope nobody unlocks your phone, huh?
Well, they don't have to worry about the darkness because half the time he forgets it.
It's scary.
Now, I would think kids would never leave their phone.
Right.
If nothing else, they'll leave anything but that. But he doesn't really care about the phone because you can't even get him on the phone half the time. He refuses to answer his phone. Wanda Rose says a hacker's paradise.
Exactly. Somehow.
They're going to figure out something. These guys are geniuses. Just imagine if they would use that. Hold up. What's that?
What is it? Yep. I'm trying to do like a pink theme here over the gray. That's not showing up for me. I need something that's a little bit of a deeper pink color.
Oh,
Okay.
bad.
Let's see. Something a little bit deeper in color here.
Oh, Sonny Creel, I was just reading that. How dare you deprive me? You're fired. Natty says using phone for bus and trains now. It's not convenient for some people.
You said what? Using buses and trains?
Well, I guess instead of getting, you do whatever and put it on your phone. Probably when you go to the bus, you just hold the phone up. Say they get a monthly
really?
pass or something.
Oh my goodness, times have really changed, haven't they?
They save on paper or coins or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's like our flight had been delayed so much that they printed us out a paper ticket. I was like, what? Not a paper ticket.
Wanda Rose says those look good together. DIGI also.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get some couple of matching butterflies out of here. And add some gems in there too. And then
Sonia
I know
Creel,
this one too.
Where's Sukihana? For those who don't know, Sukihana is Tanisha. Kim Worthen. Jennifer Rio has all type of emojis saying hello.
Well, hello. Well, hello.
Wanda says, how in the world are people going to survive if the grid goes down? Yep. They got to get in their apartment and the internet goes under. They're screwed. They're going to be stuck outside, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to just go with this pink one right here.
I would like to believe they have thought about that possibility and have some contingency. To bypass that.
Possibly, right? I would be afraid that somebody be right there in my house. Oh, that's not even supposed to be that way, huh? Okay, I'm gonna.
Zell says they keep acting like the grid can't go down. But we know better, don't we, Zell?
Mm.
If we can think of it, it can happen. In fact, if it goes down, it's probably them that did it on purpose and trying to act like they didn't. We don't know what happened. The hand with the switch behind their back. You know what I'm saying, Wanda? Wanda says, I don't doubt it. You know the government. Exactly. I seen YouTube, okay? I seen the movies. They were doing all kind of stuff. I tell you what, I saw this one series. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like somebody came and like Congress was convening, and they blew up Congress, and well, I think one person was left, and they had to start the whole government over or something, and that's the beginning, and the whole series based upon that. I watched about maybe 3 or 4 episodes until I got tired, and I started watching something else. But
You mean with the plane thing?
no,
Plane
they
that
were
crashed?
all inside the government.
Not Lone Survivor.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I thought it was a plane or something.
No, I think it was Lone Survivor.
That's what I'm saying. It was Lone Survivor, but I thought maybe it was a plane.
No, they were all at the wherever the Congress meets.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
Kiefer
one.
Sutherland.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
I just got tired of watching it. This is what happened. You know, it was an interesting plot, though.
So let's add a little bit of this. Just a little bit of these in here.
I started watching. I had tried to watch the one where the lady. Remember the lady? She had a bunch of tattoos, and they found her on the street inside of a bag, and the bag zipped open, and then she stood up. Anyway, in the FBI, somebody called her.
I remember we were watching that series too.
Yeah. She had people's names on her and stuff, tattoos.
There was a code, some kind of code they had to decipher.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting. I got tired of that one too, though. You know, it
We just
started out
don't
with a
watch
bang,
whole
but after a
series.
while, you're like, oh, okay, next. Yeah, that's it, Kim. Blind Spot. I didn't like the one where the guy, remember the guy walks into the federal building. It says, go and call the big shots. Tell them, I'll be waiting for them. My name is something. And he goes and takes off his hat and coat and stands in the middle. They look him up and like, he's the #1 wanted guy in the CIA or something. Then everybody coming with guns and stuff, and they put him in this thing. And he seems to know everything that's gonna happen. Anyway, that was pretty good for about 3 or 4 episodes. Then I got tired, as usual, of watching it. But Tracey be finding some good ones. And I keep watching those.
Like what?
Like the one with a guy named Steven who was real evil, like in the college set scene.
Oh, yeah,
That
Tell
was a
Me
good
Lies.
one right there, boy.
Terry Spencer says, Tracey, where can I get the butterflies you are using? These butterflies were given to me by... Actually, I had bought some too.
Or...
No, Joy Brown.
Brown.
She's actually in Canada. And I know she has an Etsy store, I believe. She still has it.
Hi, Anita Dawson.
She sent me tons of butterflies. Aren't they the cutest? Yeah, so that's where I got them. Joy Brown has an Etsy store. If anyone remembers the name of Joy's Etsy store, please post it.
Kim says we can have earthquakes, floods, fire type stuff and all other sorts of natural disasters, we can most definitely have a grid disaster.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
just a matter of time.
I'm not even claiming that kind of stuff.
Hopefully
okay?
it won't happen anytime in our lifetime, but
Well, anytime, period, you know?
you know.
Oh, thank you so much, Wanda Road. She put it down. But JB Creations is
Okay.
Joy Brown's store where you can get those butterflies.
On Etsy.
Yeah, she has an Etsy shop.
Sonia's saying those butterflies are nice. I purchased them right after Tracey.
Yeah, she does a great job with
To go
those.
check, make sure that so I can cut it off.
She did a great job with those.
Terry says, great, thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's our friend Joy.
Joy and pain.
Super talented Joy.
Sunshine and rain.
Like this. I like anything with stripes. You can add them to anything as far as I'm concerned. You could add stripes to anything. I can find some paint scraps. Let's see what we got here. I find all these little doodads, y'all. I think this may be some kind of packaging. I don't know. But guess what? It's going to become something on here. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? We're smooth sailing today, Rebecca. We had problems with the internet. Oh, I like this side better. I like that texture. Okay. Oh my goodness. Natty, the fruit stripe, you said talking about stripes. Do you remember the fruit stripe gum? I remember that. I definitely remember that. Did it have like a horse or a giraffe for some reason? I don't know why it's reminding me of horse or giraffe. Something like that. Cornelius was his name. I did get a letter from Dawn Connor. Dawn is on here right now? I did get actually it was a very long letter from Dawn. I did get that. Ooh, Sonia, that's a good idea. Old cards not in use can be opened and used for a master board. Yep, that's true. That is so true. That's a great idea, actually. That is a great idea. I'm using the word happy for this next. I'm going to stamp that out and use the word happy. But look how many things just that we've made so far. I don't know where my husband disappeared to. This is actually a happy birthday for one of the occasion stamp sets, and I said, let me just put the word happy on here, right? Because we can choose to be happy, can't we? Was the letter in an email? It was actually a letter, a typed out letter. Reagan, you're watching while spinning on your spin bike? Is that what you're doing? Let's see. Put this right in between there. Okay. Let's go ahead and start gluing some of this stuff down. Yeah, I think Dawn has been hacked several times. So people have nothing better to do than hack people's accounts. I mean, really? And so that's, if you haven't seen Dawn, that's the reason why. Is because she's been hacked.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have to go and look, Reagan Zick. Y'all go ahead and look at Reagan Zick's, she had posted the notepads that she did. She posted them in the group. You know what I noticed I didn't do on some of these? What's missing on these, y'all? There's something missing. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. Something like that. That's what I was missing on there. That's what I was missing. So let me put a couple more hearts on here too. This pink paper. Scrap has been just sitting around. Stitching. what did I cut the you mean how did I cut those circles? It's very simple. It's one of these you know the candle has like the little jar thing. That's all. I just used that the top from the candle. It looked like a good template. But you can use whatever circles you want. So I just used that. It just looked really like a good size. And I know I had not used this size before. But don't forget, you could use these too. You could use the spools from the whatever size you want. Look, even these little tiny ones like this. So you can use whichever circles you want to make little embellishments. Just go for it.
Were you responding to Sonia Creel?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Tan, I had to go downstairs. K10 says, is Bill all right? Yudi
That's
says,
a loaded question.
Yudi says, I was visiting my mom in the Bronx, New York. My family's still crazy as always. I'm happy to be back.
The Bronx, New York.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Yudi.
I hadn't been to the Bronx in ages, okay? It's been a minute.
I think someone has a cat named Cornelius in here. Who was that, DIGI?
No, Cornelius. Oh, no, we were talking about that, the fruit stripe gum or something like that. You remember fruit stripe gum?
Mm-hmm. That was good gum. That's my favorite one.
With Cornelius was the, what was he, a giraffe or something, or a horse? A striped horse?
What about Wrigley's?
Tracy, the Bronx has totally changed. Has it, Yudi? Wow.
Sonia says Cornelius is an old type of name. Cornelius. That sounds like someone who's rich. Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Harrington. You know, something like that. Oh, Cornelius is Amy's man's name.
Oh, we over
he
here.
Got a cool name.
I don't know what we were talking about. That's what happened because I wasn't reading the comments, y'all.
Cornelius.
So catch me up, okay?
That sounds like a name of somebody to be reckoned with. The X is Tracy. He was a zebra. I'm assuming you know what they're talking about.
Oh, it was a zebra. That from the Wrigley's, the gum, Bill.
Oh, I love Wrigley's.
The fruit stripe gum.
Did you like fruit stripe gum?
Yeah.
That was the one right there.
We loved some fruit stripe gum.
Once I had that, I like that one, and I like the one in the yellow. Juicy fruit. I didn't like the green one.
Oh, juicy fruit was good.
Of course, if I didn't have nothing else, I liked the green one.
My mother's handbag would smell just like that. It would smell like the gum. Because she kept gum in there for us. Chewing until the sugar goes out of it.
Amy says even people with the name tend to have a nickname. So if your name is Cornelius, some people just say C. Hey, C. Cornelius. Hey, Linus.
How'd you go from Cornelius to Linus?
Cornelius. The Leahs. I kind of made that become something else. Reagan Zick said Fruit Stripe had one good chew and then it tastes like wax. If that's the case, you might as well have ate those vampire teeth. You know what I mean?
Those things were funny.
They were good, but at the end it wasn't good.
Those vampire teeth, it's a wonder we still got teeth.
I love those.
Those vampire, it was like a vampire teeth, like
wax. And it was
right,
good
wax and stuff. I mean, we don't even know what that stuff was made from.
Exactly.
I remember that too. Oops. Oh, where's my thing? Oh. Oops.
Noah says, since I got upper dentures, I don't chew gum. Amy says, Corey. Maybe some of those. Lots of red 40. Is that a gum, Amy? Who? I see Big Red. You ever eat the Big Red gum?
Mm-hmm. Now laters will pull out your fillings. Okay.
Nice.
And we still ate them, huh?
Bertha said juicy fruit was the only gum I could pop and crack. Now it's way too sweet for me to chew. I see hear people crack. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. See what we got here.
Natty says we had Noun Later. They had a Noun Later factory in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow. Eat some now and save some for later.
They had the factory. There was no later. They just named it Now in Brooklyn. Normal, me too. Old-fashioned bubble gum.
Look, what's
like
that one? That Bubblicious?
The original was Bazooka.
Bazooka had the little comic thing.
Oh my God, right? I love that little comic. Sonia Christian, her friend's name is Enoch. That's somebody from the Bible. I remember seeing that name. Enoch. And we told Enoch, go and change your name. No, they didn't say that. Bertha says double mint gum was popular for a long time.
Oh my goodness, yes. That's what my mother's purse smelled like, double mint gum.
Tony Titi says, I used to be the bubble gum blowing champion. The bubble blowing champion. I remember we used to blow. You ever do that, Trace? Blow those big, make it as big as you can. People try to pop it on your face.
Mm. Oh, on your face. Oh yeah, when people try to smack it, like right?
Diamond.
Someone tried to smack it. I remember that.
You know something that was really weird that people used to do? I never could do it, but I used to want to do it, but I just couldn't do it. They would take their eyelids and flip them over.
Oh my goodness.
And they'd walk around.
That was scary, okay? It's things kids do, okay?
Well, I think what happened, my mother, somebody did it. My mother said, your face gonna get stuck.
Stuck. That's what they would tell
And
us
I
too.
was scared after that. When I heard that, I said, oh my God, what if it gets stuck? What she said.
That is hilarious. They sure did tell us that though, didn't they? Your face gonna get stuck. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's go ahead and get some stitching on here. A little bit of stitching.
Oh man, Jennifer Real says, what about kids crossing their eyes? They can get stuck like that. I used to hear that too.
You know.
We used to do that with that too, cross our eyes. Etienne says, do you remember the individual pink gum? If you got a yellow one instead, you want a pack of gums? I never saw that one.
What is that? I don't
I was
remember
in
that
Dollar
one.
Tree and they had some kind of a pack of like that kind of old time bubble gum. Not bazooka, but something else.
Dollar Tree tries to, well, they're not even dollar anymore, okay?
They had something there like $10.
Right. You know, some stuff is moving up to $1.50 now, some from $1.25. Some stuff is moving up to $1.75. So slowly.
Some stuff is $3, some is $5.
Right.
Some is $10.
Now you can't pick up something and expect it to be that particular price.
They need to just change the name now.
Right. It's definitely not Dollar Tree anymore. Did you see Ariel's room, babe?
No.
Her room is full of flowers, okay?
Looking like Beyonce.
Her love. They showed her so much love for her birthday, her friend. Because she really didn't, you know, she hasn't been feeling well, so she couldn't really, like, get out. But she had, you know, she just hasn't been feeling well, y'all. So she's back on antibiotics again. Should be called Some Dollar's Tree, right? There's nothing that's in the Dollar Tree that's $1. You might be better off finding something like at a Dollar General, but there's nothing at Dollar Tree that's $1. You might go to Dollar General. You might have better luck unless because Dollar General sometimes puts stuff on sale.
Etienne says, prayers for Ariel.
Thank you.
Sonia Chris says she's cleaning mom's cabinets. I fell, slamming my arm, once again dislocating it.
Who?
I sat for hours trying to lift myself. Tanisha gave me warmed rags that unlocked my neck and shoulder. When did that happen, Sonia? Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
That didn't happen just now, did it?
Fall now, we don't heal as quick.
You can't, that could be a year. Bertha says, I saw a Dollar Tree video yesterday. They were covering up the $1.25 and charging $1.50.
I mean, we love Dollar Tree, but not that much. There's a Michael's where we are now. Maybe I'll go in there and live stream from there, you know, show y'all what it looks like. But I haven't even been in there yet. I have not been in there yet. Oh, look at this. Let's see. I kind of like that. I'm using every bit and piece of these things, y'all. I'm using every little bit and piece of these. Oh, thank you, D-Egg.
Breaking Zig says, I think I'd rather support local crafting companies instead.
We appreciate that.
Sonia Creel, she said happened a few days ago. She said, I scooted to the door to make it easier for the paramedics. I screamed as they lifted me. Man, that was a bad fall, Sonia Creel. You're lucky, actually. Please.
It ain't fun falling. Not at our age. It is not fun falling, okay?
Zell says, I am not looking forward to prices going up in any store. She says, I don't have enough money for right now.
Right. And that's why we get to craft with the things that we have right here in front of us. I felt like this needed a little bit of brown in it. Time to see who you can be. So much to do. It's amazing when you're younger, you get invited to a lot of like birthday parties. I mean, still now though, but then when you get to like in your 30s, you go to a lot of baby showers and weddings, and then when you get in your 40s, you start going to like funerals. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And when you're in your 50s, you start going more funerals, birthday parties. And then when you're in your 60s, you start to go to a lot of retirement parties and funerals. It's just funny how things just, change, And Bill was talking to one of his friends yesterday, and he was talking about he just left the funeral, and now he got to go head back because there's another funeral.
Yeah.
Time to see.
Amy says meeting new people is also harder.
Well, I don't know. We just seem to be meeting. We just seem to be meeting a whole bunch of people lately.
You ain't kidding.
Like on overdrive right now.
If anything, I have to stop myself, which I'm not that good at.
Bill got to stop himself. Okay.
Zell Storm is telling Sonya at this age, I don't trust leaning on anything. I get nervous trying to do push-ups against the kitchen counter. I fell off a chair years ago and scared the bejesus out of myself. You know what? I was in the backyard and I was trying to avoid, Strawberry kept throwing this ball in front of the lawnmower. And I was trying to move because I didn't want to run over the ball or do something where I would hurt the dog. And she threw that thing, and then I was trying to avoid, and next thing you know,
she threw it.
You know what? Her face. She'll run over in her mouth.
Oh yeah, she sure will. She'll fling it.
Right.
She sure will.
And she dropped it kind of right by the lawnmower. It was just about to go under. And I tried to quickly move, and I turned my ankle.
You sure did. He fell.
I fell down on the ground. I was like, oh, it hurt so bad. I was like, how dare you? Dog.
That's like when I fell on the trail. I didn't even see it coming. I just, all of a sudden, I was like, I'm like right on the concrete trail.
I remember
And this
that.
couple was passing by. They were like, "Are you all right?" I couldn't believe. Next thing I knew, my face was like,
What happened? Her foot stepped. Okay, you know how you had the curve. Okay, so she's on the trail, and part of it was like that, and she stepped with half her foot on the on part of a ground that's down low and part that's high, and it was just too uneven. And next thing you know, she was done.
mm.
Oh my
I was
goodness!
right there on the ground, and I was like looking like, "How did I get here?"
Amy says we're almost indestructible when we're young, but as we get older, we realize how destructible we are.
Seriously, seriously, every day is like a gift. Remember our neighbor, Bill?
Oh,
She
Miss
was
Barbara.
Miss
Oh
Barbara
my
was
God.
so active, and just what ended up happening, she fell. This was our neighbor. She fell down the stairs, and her back. Did she? It was her back or her neck.
It was both. And
She one fall down. I mean, this woman would go swimming. She'd have all of these like
she have a party, and
wine
everybody
down
in the
Wednesdays.
neighborhood be there.
Right. She'd have wine down Wednesdays. She'd have all these gatherings, all just very, very active. And Miss Barbara was in her 70s. Next thing we find out, she fell down the stairs in her
But
house.
the ambulance came.
Right. They took her away. I remember because we went out there. We were like, "What happened?" And they were taking Miss Barbara out. And she just never recovered, y'all.
She came
She was
back.
wheelchair bound. Right. She came back to the house for a little bit.
They took her back out.
She couldn't live in that house like that because she just couldn't, so.
And about 3 months later, she passed.
Yeah. Actually went to live with her sister. And then they came and told us that she had passed away. But I'm talking about somebody that was so active. It was just so heartbreaking.
Amy says my grandmother broke her arm falling over her dog, and she just slowed all the way down.
Mm. Yep. Every day is a gift, someone was saying. Every day is a gift. That's why sometimes you say, "I'm gonna wait till next year to do such and such. I'm gonna wait for such and such," and it's just never the right time. So when should you do? Now is the time. If you can make it happen. All of the dreams and the hopes and dreams that you have, things that you want to still do in your life, go do it.
Lily says, I was watching a YouTuber. She's been going to the local thrift stores.
Mm-hmm.
So I went yesterday and got office labels and 20 wood stamps for $5.
Oh, wow.
That was a good one.
That is a good one.
Norma says every day is a gift for sure.
Yeah. There's something that someone on here wants to do something like, and they keep putting it off, saying, not now. But I think you should do it now if you can.
Reagan says that's why you need to live your life to the fullest, show gratitude, and tell the people around you that you love them. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Zale says that's why I'm afraid of falling. I try to do balancing and core exercises often. I live alone and I really cannot be falling.
I found these two things. All little craft items in your room that you've been like holding on to, saying, I'm going to use them one day.
Well, one day
or
never
someday,
comes.
right? Someday. Just go ahead and use them. Oh, look at that. You're my soulmate. Hold that there.
Terry Spencer says, Trace, you're the queen of scrap crafting. You're amazing.
I love doing this kind of stuff because sometimes people say, "Oh, I don't like the way that looks," or I like to look at the thing that most people won't look at and say, "I can make that beautiful." I can make that look good. I can make it look better. I can fix that up, you know? And it's just simple. You just get in your craft room and you just start creating.
Reagan says, this is also why I chose to leave my job at 50. I was ready for something more.
Reagan.
I've got several trips planned this year with my sister, my husband, my mom, and my sister.
Wow.
Wayne says,
Good for you.
I'm literally speechless on how beautiful your circles have turned out.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just chit-chatting with y'all and gluing stuff down.
Amy says, I slammed my forearm on the edge of my desk about a week ago. I still got a bump and bruising. Anybody ever slam your finger in a door or something? Oh my God, you're talking about pain. And you keep trying to go back in history. If only I could have just. Whoo! For 4th of July, we went over someone's house for like a barbecue type thing. And I was talking to someone about how we in our younger days, we were doing fireworks, and I had a firecracker, but all of us were talking, we all had a firecracker that exploded in our hands. You talking about some pain.
I hadn't had that happen.
I called myself, the thing didn't go off, and I just refused to lose it, and I picked it up. And I didn't see nothing. There was, it looked like the wick had gone out. And I was getting ready to throw it to the side, and that thing went off. Please. I learned my lesson.
Bet you did. You gonna learn today.
Kim Worthing says, I did a face plant into my big hairy dog's belly, trying to catch her from running through the house.
I don't even know what that
from the rain.
I don't even know what that looks like. Okay.
Now I don't care if you don't come in or stay out or nothing else. I am not catching you. Okay? She says,
dogs will make you get injured. Seriously.
It took a while to get up because the dog was so happy I was on her level. You know what? A dog can break your leg.
They can. Yep. Strawberry is so huge. She's like a. Right. She's like a bullet. Okay, like a.
If she gets to run, if you're in her path.
Especially if you're going outside.
Your knees.
If you're going out in the back, she thinks that is her time. That's her play time now. That's what she thinks. Every time you go out, it's her play time.
You gotta save your voice.
So.
IDA says, "Welp. Everyone have a blessed day and be kind and rewind."
Be kind and rewind. Okay.
Welp. Everybody says welp, no matter where you're from, huh?
Welp. Be kind and rewind.
Kim says, it was humiliating and embarrassing at the same time, Tracey, but my dog was happy. At least somebody was happy.
Right. The things we do for our little doggies.
Little.
Well, they are little babies, you know. I know Strawberry's not little. Oh, that one needs some little pinkish. Look how cute those turned out.
Sarah Slagle. Sarah says, I made it. Late is better than ever. I'll go back and watch the replay. She had to come home
and
early.
The connection is good today.
A colonoscopy.
Oh, boy.
Prep. I know I didn't say that right, but...
This is what happens, okay? This is what happens at our age.
Now, this is true, Zell. Zell says, cats are sneaky, too. They'll end up under your feet out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Especially, like we have to cut the lights on if we come up or down the stairs.
Right.
If you step on your cat, the tendency is not want to hurt it. But I will step on that cat because I'm not falling down the stairs. You shouldn't be on it.
End up falling down the stairs.
Sorry,
sometimes
cat.
She just wants to be sneaky, too. A little sneaky self.
Right. Because once you put your foot down, you can't try to, let me hurry up and get all this weight off of the cat. No, I'm committed to stepping down fully.
You better
Cat.
not crush my cat.
Now, after I get my balance off of that, putting the full weight on that leg, I'll try to go to the other leg, but
Mm.
all I can do
Don't
is
hurt
pray
my
for
little
you, Cat.
kitty,
I'll pray for you.
my baby kitty.
Donna says your circles are turning out so great.
Thanks, Donna. Look, I'm just using my little scraps and having fun.
Oh man, Amy, that sucks. She said I was cleaning the grill at my job one day and got hot grease in the cup to use to clean it. The cup broke and the hot grease poured down my arm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
You must have a scar still.
She says actually my right arm, you can't even tell.
Really?
I bet you could tell it first though.
Oh my goodness.
Linda says, where are your 3 pet children now? I don't hear them. They're all asleep.
Everybody just a napping.
This is the cat sleeping time. Both dogs are out. What? JB Creations is no longer on Etsy.
Oh.
Bertha says, how's Gooby doing?
He's actually doing quite well since we got back. He's got some eye drops we've been giving him. He has like dry eyes. So that was while we were actually in Vegas, Ariel ended up taking him to the vet. And so, because his eyes were just not right, there was something wrong, and he had stuff coming out of his eyes. And that dry eye drops that they gave me cleared it right up. So he's doing pretty good. He's eating extremely well. Um, he don't miss no meals, so he's gaining some weight back, and he's doing good. We're trying to keep him comfortable. You know, he just turned 17.
Which is 119, I think.
Is it 17 in people years? Is what? That's like what? He is about that, huh?
Yeah, it's 119.
Yeah. So I'm drinking some peppermint tea, y'all, for my throat. So this came out nice. This is the first circle one I did with the guy on it. So now I'm looking for other places, things that I can do with some of these that don't look as full, but they're pretty full. I think this would look nice with a little bit of let's see. Put some stitching around that one.
This should make Sonia Creel quite happy.
Stitching is just, so I'm just putting it on the open lighter spaces, really.
Well, Amy says it doesn't quite work like that for dog and people years, but 17 for a pup is quite old.
Yes.
Well, online they were saying that it comes out to be roughly about 7 years.
You said 7 years? Oh,
Yes.
for every 1 year. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
The aging process is about like that.
Yep. Yeah, 7 for every 7 years or something like that. People years. That looks so adorable. Now that I'm like really taking a fresh eye look at these, they look so cute. And then if you wanted to, you can then put them on like some kind of this purple one. Let's see what this purple one looks like.
I see what you're saying, Amy. Amy says a more accurate calculation is to say the first year of a dog's life is equal to 15 human years, the second 9, then each subsequent year is roughly 5. Well, there you go. Learn something new.
Yes, I would put another background on that make it even. But that looks good just the way it is, like this, right? I would actually take another background paper that doesn't have too much to it and turn that into a card. Let's see. Bill, if you could look in that drawer right there, see if you can find me some wood grain paper. Oh, you know what? I got some brownish paper in here. Not quite. Looking for the perfect paper, y'all. If that even exists.
Let's see. Pamela Scurry says the circles came out so cute.
Thanks,
Rainey says, do you ever use lace when crafting?
Every so often I use, not like a whole lot of lace, but these would be, that would be cute. I don't usually, I use that like, that lace from like the Dollar Tree lace ribbon, but, not really. Like years ago, I made like I used them on my, like, when I would decorate jars. I don't know if y'all remember, for those of you that go way, way back with me. I don't know if y'all remember when I used to use the stuff on the jars and stuff. That'd be cute. What about that one?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Let's see. Let's see how this will turn out. Oh, my cutter's over there.
Which one? Oh, the slicer.
Trimmer, yep. Oh, I love it. Sarah Schlegel said, Norma's Creations, I just wanted to let you know that I have enjoyed your videos. Sweet. So sweet, y'all. Four, or come in this way here. Do that at 3.
Zell Storm was telling Sonia when she went to the doctor last year and got her labs done, her irons level was so low that she didn't know how she was doing anything.
Oh, I've had that happen. I've had that happen to me. I mean, there was a point where I couldn't even walk to my car in the parking lot. I'm at work and I was just like, why am I so tired? And come to find out my iron levels was extremely low. I had to get like one of those iron infusions.
Sergeant Phil told me it's not a slicer, Bill.
But guess what? We knew exactly what it was, didn't we?
It slices, don't it?
You know what show needs to come back? Sanditon.
That was really, oh my goodness, that was a good one.
Sanditon was good. I wonder if they're going to have another season of that.
Y'all probably don't remember Sanditon.
They remember.
Kim Worthing said she loved.
So you could push this all the way to the side, but I kind of like it just like this.
She loved back in the day when you would take a decorative napkin and cover things.
Oh, yes. Napkin cards.
Exactly, Zell Storm.
Those were always fun.
Zell says humpers are the best. I love using my humpers.
Y'all are too funny. So you see now you got a whole card. just from this. And if I take one of these now, if you want to tie everything together, you can kind of cut these little corners and put the little corners like right here. If you wanted to. Little corners right there.
Bertha, I remember that when you Mod Podge the jars.
Y'all been following for a minute, huh? Y'all still here with us.
Okay. Terry Spencer says, when her iron got low, the doctor recommended eating Raisin Bran. That brought my iron levels right up.
Yeah, mine were too low. I had fibroids, so that's what was just getting me just.
You know what? When I was a kid, I used to hate Raisin Bran. My dad would buy it. I said, "This is nasty. Why don't you even buy something like this?" You know what I mean? With
You were
Captain
probably
Crunch.
one of them Captain Crunch type of
Captain
kids.
Crunch
I bet
and
you
Fruit
were.
Loops and sugar snacks and corn puffs. Corn puffs.
At the beginning of our marriage, you were still eating
corn puffs.
Captain Crunch. I was like, what in the world?
The Fruit Loops.
What in the world did I sign up for? Okay.
But you know what? As I got older, I really acquired a taste of Raisin Bran. I actually started liking it.
There was a song that went with that. Crunch berries are my favorite.
I like the crunch berry ones too.
I picked the raisins out. 2 scoops is too many. 2 scoops of raisins. That's what they would say too. Look, y'all. Get your circles cut out. Whether it's circles, squares, triangles, rectangles, octagon, hexagon, whatever.
A lot of people didn't like the raisins. The Sarah Slagle, she didn't mind the raisins, but she had to eat the flakes first.
You know what? I did the same thing. I just ate the flakes. Sonia, what are you talking about? Zal Storm. She said, yes, Tracey can make mud pretty. But must say that I love to repurpose an old thing. Me too. I love to repurpose.
Oh, Amy, I love Frosted Flakes too. Amy, the oat bran crunch, that's Tracey type stuff right there. She loves any of that kind of stuff.
I love what's going to make me healthy, darling.
Get like Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch will rip the roof of your mouth up.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick free-for-all, y'all. I'm just going to start putting some embellishments together just to make a few more with the little bit of scraps that I have. We only have like, we got 10 minutes or 9 minutes. So let me pull my stuff out of this. Pull the cat out of the bag.
Amy says, Bill is actually really tasty.
What is? Captain Crunch?
Oat bran crunch.
Mm.
Norma Watson eats wheat flakes with strawberries. That's something Tracy would do.
That's something you should be doing, okay?
Yeah. Sarah Slagle loves raisins on her salads, along with sunflower seeds and feta cheese. Now I like
sunflower seeds. I need to get some.
I like those cran raisin things, craisins or something on the salads.
It's amazing. While I'm sitting on here, while we're doing this live, the groceries are going to be delivered soon. Isn't that something else, y'all?
Mm.
Yeah, I ordered groceries.
You get any of that chicken stuff?
I did.
Oh my God. I just realized I hadn't eaten today. John Pounds is here. He says, I don't have much time, but I want to tell everyone in Mindless Land, hello.
Hello, friend.
John, I must have missed you. That's why I sounded so excited. Once I did see you.
He said, must have.
You see, I said, John Pounds is here. See, I said that.
Such authenticity.
Kim, that sounds good. She says, I love craisins and pecans on my salad. You know what? Sonia says, although she doesn't get them much, she loves Captain Crunchberry and Oops All Berries. Here's the thing. I have eaten Crunchberries and stuff like that, but I'm one of those type of guys, I like the pure taste of stuff. So I just want pure Captain Crunch. You know what I'm saying? And that extends into everything I do. Tracy tell you, if I'm eating food, whatever I start eating, I must eat that one thing completely before I go to the next thing. I can't, like, I'm going to eat some beans. Now I'm going to eat some of this corn. Now I'm going to eat the rice. Now I'm going to, no. That's not happening. I must eat, if I eat the beans first, I must eat all the beans. Now all the rice. All the cornbread. I just can't. I want to have the pure taste of the thing I'm eating.
We got you, man.
And I feel like it's compromised if I mix it up. So Amy, when Cornelius comes home, make sure you bring him on the live so we can say hello.
Bertha, what cereal you like? She said the only cereal I like with sugar is, and there's nothing there.
Bertha, we want to know now.
Maybe she don't like any of them. Maybe she's saying none. Them granola cereals are good though too.
You know what?
I like the
love
cereals
stuff like
with
that.
granola.
My teeth won't allow me to like them anymore. Kim talking about that's an oxymoron. Pure and Captain Crunch are going the same sentence.
Right.
No, yes it. Okay, hold up, Kim.
Sure doesn't.
Okay, I want the Captain Crunch, the yellow ones. You know, the ones that you get in the box. If I get crunch berries, that has a different taste than the Captain Crunch by itself. And I can taste those berry things influencing the taste that my mind wants to taste when I'm eating Captain Crunch.
It sounds too technological, babe.
I would be better off if I just took all the crunch berries out and then just eat them by themselves. So that I can only have a crunch berry taste. Oh my God, Bertha, Sugar Crisp, I love them.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And the bear cereal.
Oh my goodness, yep. That's that one with the
Yes, that.
I can't remember. I could hear the song in my head.
Oh my God, I love them.
I can hear the Sugar Crisp song in my head.
I eat the crap out of those. Okay?
And you're paying for it now, babe.
That's how I got to where I am today.
Yep, that's how he got to where he is today, and he's proud.
I never liked chocolate type.
He's
like
really,
Cocoa
really proud of
Puffs
it.
and all that kind of stuff. I think my brother used to like Cocoa Puffs, and he would actually eat it with chocolate milk. I'm like, I have not eaten nothing like it. I didn't want it to turn like chocolate tasting, so I didn't like it.
Cracklin' Oat Bran. That's what Amy said. Bill. She said, Bill, I told you the wrong name.
Oh no, I know I wouldn't eat that. I can tell by the name. I wouldn't do it. You know what?
That is
Sarah Slager,
hilarious.
the shredded wheat minis filled with not raisins, but okay. I grew up hating shredded wheat. It just tastes nasty, right? But I used to go to the store and get the mini shredded wheats from my mother-in-law, strawberry, blueberry, anything like that, right? And I got it so much that I started looking at the box and watching her eat. And all of a sudden, this thing came on me. I was like, I want that. I bet it tastes good. And I started eating it and I started liking it. I had to add some sugar to it though, but I like the mini ones. Sonya Chris says, Bill, you know you love cracklings. You know what? There's a certain
How much more time I have left to finish this up?
3 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of time.
The skins, I don't like the normal skins. I like the one that there's a certain brand and everything, but it has like the slight hardness on the thing.
Oh, I made this a while ago. Now I'm just going to put it right there.
How many of y'all like sugar pops?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I used to love that one too, boy. You know what? And I don't. Okay, I've gone to the store and I tried to get the money saver type of Fruit Loops and Captain Crunch. It'll be.
And those are the ones you tell your kids, hey, it's the same as the other one.
and then you taste it, you be like, this ain't the same.
Right, but you be telling them, hey,
this is not the
this
same.
is just like the other one. They're like, no, it's not.
And I taste it, I'm like, you're right, it ain't.
Hey.
But it's either this or cornflakes. Take your pick.
You want the off-brand one.
This or plain Cheerios. Now Amy says the cheap Apple Jacks taste better than the national brand.
Really?
Hi, Nikki Jane.
Nikki Jane.
Nikki Janae.
Time's up, huh?
Oh, you got a minute and a half.
Oh, that's a lot of time. Come with me and you'll see there's a world of your imagination.
Kim, I've done that too. Cornflakes with a banana sliced in it. So here's my thing.
I've never really been able to do
Frosted
like
Flakes
that.
with banana sliced in them.
I have never been able to do something like that.
Okay, Amy says, I started taking spoiled child collagen and my hair is growing so good.
Spoiled who?
I never heard of that.
Spoiled child collagen.
The birth is talking about spoon-sized shredded wheat. Oh, is that smaller than the mini wheats? I don't like them real big ones. That's just too...
What?
Shredded wheat. Remember the originals? That was... Oh my God! I might as well went out in the field and got some pulls.
Look how quickly I made something from nothing, y'all. Look how fast I made something from nothing.
Oh yeah, French's mustard. Okay.
How'd y'all get the French's mustard from cereal?
Tracey likes Hellman's mayo too.
Oh yeah. You're not
and French's mustard. I like the French's.
You're not getting me to change my mayo.
I grew up on Miracle Whip, so Tracey and them don't like that, and I've done Hellman's for so many years. I guess acquired a taste for it now. But I will eat me some Miracle Whip if you bring it in this house. It's so expensive now.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, if I make an egg salad, it has to be with Hellman's. All right, y'all. I can start layering and doing all kind of stuff with this. Just doing little things here. They're kind of extending the ticket out. Just a little bit to give you the illusion that the ticket is larger than it really is. Just going to put a little bit right here. And just glue that on. And do this one right here. Glue that one on. Something like that. See that? Kind of gives an illusion of the ticket being larger than it really is. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. Go drink me some hot tea. I do not like being sick when it's hot outside, y'all. That's like the worst.
What about when it's cold?
This is what we made.
It was hot. At least you can
Well,
get
you know
out the
what?
bed.
When it's hot, it's just ugh.
When it's cold, you gotta
Like normally in the winter, you know, when people
cover.
normally get sick, but you know, yeah.
You're right, Bertha. Bananas are good with Cheerios or
Y'all still
bananas, boy, that can do it. That can change the composition of stuff. Okay?
No.
You don't like bananas and stuff like that?
I don't like stuff like banana splits and
oh my God,
things like that.
That was my thing.
And that's why you're in so much trouble now.
That
Okay?
ain't it. I'm in trouble because I tried that stuff you got in there. Oh, that stuff Amy K was talking about. I love cream of wheat too.
Really.
Norma Watson.
He's in trouble because I was trying to get him to eat healthy. Okay.
Cream of wheat. I also like cream of rice too.
All right, y'all. I could go on and do these, you know, over and over and over again, y'all.
Zell, no. Tracey loves bananas, but she likes them. Like she eats them in isolation.
Yeah, by themselves. Yeah.
She don't like
or in a smoothie. In a smoothie. I like them in a smoothie. I'm just trying to stay healthy, y'all. That's all.
Sarah Slager says loves frozen bananas, covered in dark chocolate and dipped in nuts. Sarah, you just like going to town on the bananas.
She's going bananas on bananas. Okay.
Okay, Norma said something. Great job, Tracey. Prayers that you feel better soon.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Zal says being sick in the summer, it does feel more
Oh, my
miserable.
goodness. It just, yeah.
Big Mama.
We're going to go ahead and get on off of here.
Sarah says, I'm just nuts. All right, Carmina Romero. John, thanks for coming. John says, feel better, go eat some sugar cereal. Exactly.
Hey, I might have.
Want me to go get you some
I might
Captain
have
Crunch?
something with,
Or the bear cereal?
you know, I got to have some breakfast. I had not had breakfast, y'all. I just been drinking tea and all morning, so. All right, y'all. I'll be making a mini notepad video today. Ooh, yes, Reagan, please do that. Thank you, Pamela. I'm going to take care of myself. All right, y'all take care. And keep on crafting. Keep creating. Keep being your kind and loving selves. And we appreciate each and every one of you.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Take care.